Some people fantasize the idea of wanting to be drunk or just feeling drunk makes them feel nice and levitating, but they might not really like to chug alcohol down their throat, owing to not liking its taste, or perhaps for a severe calorie intake, or even to get drunk quicker. Whatsoever it may be, they still want to get drunk and they do it without actually drinking even a sip of alcohol. Wondering how? Well then, stick with us until the end of the video to find out how insanely some people get drunk without actually gulping alcohol down their throat. Number 1. Butt chugging. So it's time to talk about alcohol enemas, also known as butt chugging or boofing alcohol. An alcohol enema is exactly what it sounds like. Instead of drinking alcohol, you ingest it through your rectum. It's pretty much what you might expect. Instead of drinking them, people insert alcoholic drinks into the rectum through the anus. From there, the alcohol goes into the colon. The process usually entails lying down on your back with your knees up in the air and a funnel inserted into your rear end. The alcohol is poured into the funnel, which gets into your system. Some people require a bit of help with the mechanics, but others do it solo. As an alternative to the funnel, some people use medical enema bags, like the ones used to relieve constipation. Others report inserting a tampon soaked in alcohol into their rectum. This is still a completely possible and horribly dangerous way to get drunk. Number 2. Vodka tamponing. A tampon may not hold a lot of vodka, but what it does hold gets into your bloodstream quickly because it bypasses your stomach. And since it isn't absorbed by your stomach, you can't vomit it out if you've had too much. This means that even if you did figure out a way to make the tampon hold more alcohol, you'd have a significantly higher risk for alcohol poisoning. There's the ouch factor to consider. Doesn't the idea of alcohol down there sound painful? Well, it absolutely is. Alcohol is highly acidic, and the mucous membranes in the vagina and rectum are thin and sensitive. Not only will it burn like the dickens, but it could also potentially damage your mucous membranes. Number 3. Vodka eyeballing. Just like the term indicates, it is the practice of consuming vodka by pouring it into the eye sockets, where it is absorbed through the mucous membranes of the region into the bloodstream. Reports of this practice as a new fad surfaced in the media beginning in 2010, as hundreds of clips of persons purporting to engage in the practice were posted on YouTube. The practice is promoted by advocates as causing rapid intoxication, which is untrue since the amount of alcohol absorbed by the eye is low. Vodka eyeballing can cause corneal abrasions and scarring, promote angiogenesis in the eye, and thereby cause loss of vision, and also increase the risk for eye infections, and has been condemned by the American Academy of Ophthalmology. Number 4. Snorting alcohol. While all of the techniques made it into the list, how could snorting not, right? Yeah, you can snort alcohol, but you probably wouldn't want to. You may be surprised to learn that some people are snorting or nasally inhaling alcohol instead of drinking it. There are a few ways to go about getting alcohol into your nose. The practice gained popularity in 2004 while marketing the device dubbed AWOL, that is, alcohol without liquid, a play on the military term AWOL, absent without leave. AWOL, created by the British businessman Dominic Simler, was first introduced in Asia and Europe, and then in the United States in August 2004. AWOL was used by nightclubs, at gatherings and parties, and it garnered attraction as a novelty, as people enjoyed passing it around in a group. AWOL was gimmicked as an alcohol vaporizer, implying that it would heat the liquid until it entered a gaseous state, but it is in fact a nebulizer, a machine that agitates the liquid into an aerosol. AWOL's official website states that AWOL and AWOL 1 are powered by electrical air compressors, while AWOL 2 and AWOL 3 are powered by electrical oxygen generators, which refer to a couple of mechanisms used by the nebulizer drug delivery device for inhalation. Although the AWOL machine is marketed as having no downsides, such as the lack of calories or hangovers, Amanda Schaefer of Slate describes these claims as dubious at best. Although inhaled alcohol does reduce the caloric content, the savings are minimal. Number 5. Vaporizers. As one of the snorting methods, with AWOL devices increasingly hard to find, some people report adding alcohol to vaporizers. While people generally vape with their mouth, there are reports online of people inhaling the vapor nasally. Number 6. Snorting liquid. Then, of course, these are folks who just snort liquid alcohol, usually something clear like gin or vodka. This is known as a chili willy. But how exactly does one snort a liquid? Some people report using a straw to snort alcohol out of a glass. Others report snorting small amounts of alcohol off the concave surface of an overturned shot glass. Obviously, consuming alcohol already carries risks, but snorting or inhaling it adds new elements. Think about it. Number 7. Hand sanitizer. Okay, sure. Technically, one has to ingest hand sanitizer in the traditional way, known as drinking, but it is not traditional alcohol and therefore totally counts. Parents started freaking out about their kids getting drunk off hand sanitizer earlier this year when some Los Angeles area teens turned up in the hospital, and the LA Times declared it a trend. Some of these kids had used salt to separate the alcohol from the sanitizer. Liquid hand sanitizer contains 60% ethyl alcohol. Some of the teens extracted alcohol from hand sanitizer with salt, a technique they found on the internet. The resulting substance resembles 100 proof grain alcohol and is far more potent than whiskey or vodka, which is typically about 90 proof. Dozens of videos about drinking hand sanitizer are available on YouTube. Many show teens as they drink it and become drunk. There are also videos showing young people rubbing hand sanitizer on their skin and then lighting it on fire. Dr. Cyrus Reagan, director of toxicology for the LA County Public Health Department, compares hand sanitizer to a shot of whiskey or other hard liquor. All it takes is just a few swallows, and you have a drunk teenager. There is no question that it's dangerous, and the potential for overdose is there. Emergency rooms in New York City have also seen cases of teenagers who ingest hand sanitizer. In both Los Angeles and New York, teenagers' symptoms included slurred speech, a burning sensation in the stomach, dizziness, nausea, and vomiting. Although there was no smell of alcohol in their breath and they denied drinking alcohol, their blood alcohol level was elevated. Number 8. Alcoholic gummy bears. One of the ways to ruin a party is to mess up the snacks. What's the best way to make your snacks better? Add alcohol. That is why, mix up your favorite party snack, alcoholic gummy bears. When you soak gummy bears in vodka, they absorb the alcohol and turn into yummy, fruity vodka gummy bears. This new method takes less than a day, and the gummy bears get much bigger. It's so easy, and the bears come out a little more firm and less slimy too. Most agreed that the vodka gummy bears gave them more of a boozy sugar rush than an actual buzz, and all agreed that it's going to be a while before they look at gummy bears the same way again. Number 9. Alcoholic whipped cream. The infused alcoholic whipped cream has a hint of bourbon that adds nuance and warmth as a dessert topping. Other booze can stand in, rum, Kahlua, etc. Alcohol-infused whipped cream is a type of whipped cream that is mixed with an alcoholic drink. By 2005, it had been commercialized. It has been sold under brand names such as Liquor Whipped, which is 28 proof, Cream, which is 30 proof, Whipped Lightning, which is 35.5 proof, and is made in various flavors. Get Whipped, Whipsy, which is 27 proof and made with wine, and canisters of cream. The commercial preparations are offered in aerosol cans. The toppings have been criticized for the potential to be aimed at young drinkers. If a product looks like something else, it's easy not to be aware that it might contain a lot of alcohol, a public health official observed. In the United States, the sale of alcohol-infused whipped cream is regulated as a distilled spirit specialty product. Number 10. Alcohol spray. Alcohol spray gets you drunk in seconds. The spray delivers just a small dose of alcohol, 0.075 milliliters, directly in your mouth, but thanks to the aerosol, the effect is instantaneous. The feeling lasts just seconds, but when it fades, you are sober and able to carry on with your day. The spray gets you momentarily drunk with, supposedly, no side effects. It delivers 0.075 milliliters of alcohol per dose, so it's for people who want to be drunk without drinking and only for a short time. With that, we're ending it here. Isn't it crazy how people indulge in such getting drunk methods, some of which have surely gotten out of hand? Are there any weirder techniques that you know of? Then comment down below. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, make sure to do it and leave the bell icon on never to miss out on the updates.